Hi, my name is Valeria Rodriguez, and I'm going to be talking to you today about coordination and how it comes about in everyday life and how we use it every day. So, coordination is when two groups of people, not necessarily complete opposites, but they do have varying beliefs and morals, they come together to dispel a cause that they don't believe in or that they think is unjust or unfair. So, for example, if we were to look at something more recent, we could talk about how Republicans and Democrats are coming together to protest our current president. So, if we take a look back at history, Republicans and Democrats have never been best friends, but they're coming together because they don't support whoever is in office. So, this is an example of coordination and something that you would see in your everyday life. Now, going back to our political climate and really taking a look into that, we can see many examples of coordination. So, for example, before Donald Trump was elected, there was two sides of America, liberal America and conservative America. And even more so now that he's in office, we are completely divided. His political beliefs caused immense controversy, as did Hillary Clinton's actions. Her controversy with Benghazi and the emails, and all of his backlash with the Howard Stern tapes and his comments on disabled persons really just caused a lot of controversy and really put their supporters on two opposite ends of the country, I would say, as in no one could be in the same room together. There was no room for argument. There was no room for debate. There was no room for discussion or for understanding. It was just two people who could not come together at all. Now, this election did sway a few Republicans to the Democratic side. For example, Hillary Clinton had every single living president's endorsement, and two of them were Republicans. So this just showed that two groups from opposite ends could come together to support one cause. Another thing that we saw during this election was the emergence of the KKK. While usually in the background and not really engaging with the media, we really saw them rise this election season because they rallied behind Donald Trump because they felt that he was the man for them and that this was their time. So we really saw them emerge. So that was another group that we saw rally behind someone else. Throughout this election season, I saw and I felt a lot of things, and I heard a lot of things. I felt fear and hate and love and passion. There were people marching for rights, and there were people fighting for justice. So it was just a lot of things from opposite ends of the spectrum coming together just to be one and really support what they believed in, which was just really great to see. Now that I've gone over a few examples, I can discuss some of my inferences with you. So, for example, something that I believe is that coordination can hurt or help you drastically. It's argued that Trump won the vote because of liberal America and their tendency to irritate the conservatives. Due to this, I believe that we need to just incorporate everyone's feelings and really listen to every side of the argument, because it doesn't help to dispel someone's beliefs just because it's not something that you agree with or something maybe that you just have never even discussed with anyone else. And I just need everyone to remember that coordination is not evil, merely the purposes behind it can be tainted by hate. So this is something that we have to keep in mind. And now that we've discussed these inferences, I want to discuss how they can be transferred to other situations. For example, something as simple as a group project could use major coordination. It's as easy as telling your partners what you expect and what you want in return from them. And having this discussion and opening up these doors for discussion can only lead to success. It can only lead for you to do a better job and to just have the ground rules set. In conclusion, I was able to put other people's needs and concerns into perspective, and I realized how important it is to really just listen to one another and to incorporate each other's values and beliefs. So I believe that we can prevent hateful acts by just inclusion and communication, because we can only accept one another after we've understood one another. And I hope that we can begin to open the doors for communication with one another and strive to become a more tolerant country. So, in sum, I just want to say that becoming one is a very powerful thing. Unity is a very powerful thing. And in order for us to be powerful, we need to be unified. So I just hope that we use this power responsibly and we get things done the right way.